everybody. How's it going? How is everybody doing? My name is Bug. I'm in a band called Bug Hunter. I am doing my Sunday stream. Starting a little bit late. That's all right. What can you do? I was on a nice walk with my wife. We walked around. It's like melting snow here in Richmond. We had a lot of snow this week, which was both. No, it was just kind of bad. It wasn't great. We lost water in Richmond for a very long time. It was like 4 days where we didn't have water because the snow. I don't know. So, but we were out. We have water back now, so we're all good there. And so we were out for a little walk, and it was like a melty snow. Kind of one of those walks where like the sidewalks are fine, but like anywhere there was a tree, where there's shade, the sidewalks were like absolutely like iced up. And so we're watching our feet very carefully because we're in our 30s. When you're in your 30s and you slip and fall on ice, I think you die. So anyways, if you've never been to a stream before, I play music and chat about things. Let's see who we got hanging out today in the chat. And also, while I'm doing that, tell me what you want to hear first. So I see Trinkets is here. I see Milo, the Therian, is here. Carrie Coin, NJ, Jeremy Garner, Maroon Wolf, Knacker. Got some new names. I got some of these names I don't recognize. We got some new friends. Silly 3, Ame Aru. We got the Quantum Ace. My dad is here, which means my mom is here. We got the super cool Toonie. David Toe is here. That's what I'm talking about. Lady Evernight. Pixelian Warrior, Eric Mingus. We got a lot of either new names. Andrew Chang, Trinkets. Yeah, we get some new names. Sila von Schwarzhagen, is that correct? The walkthrough. Yeah. Okay. So we're throwing out some suggestions here. We've immediately got a lot of Surge of Confidence. It's Dumbo 999's first stream. Listen to Your Mom. That's interesting. I haven't played that in a really long time. I don't know if I remember how to play it. I'm willing. I'm willing. Alfonso, calm down. I need a spray bottle to Alfonso. Okay, let's see if I remember how to play this one. It's been a little bit, so if I fumble through it, I apologize. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Let's see what we got. That's what the streams are for, right? Practice in front of 44 people, and maybe beef it. So, nope, that's Hey There, Delilah. I didn't listen to my mom when she taught me how to clean. And my dishes, they're waiting in the sink. I didn't listen to my mom telling me to go to sleep. Maybe that's why I'm up every night till 3, just waiting for sleep and what it brings. A break from wading through my insecurities. And I'm awake, unable to shake the little things. I didn't listen to my mom when she told me I should share. I have trouble telling anyone my fears. I'll never be the best at anything. No one'll know my name. It's a silly thing, but I am still afraid of living a life from start to end. And then I'm missing, forgotten when I'm dead. And now I'm wishing I had heard her when she said, love you, child, you're my own. Damn those standards, you're not those. And you're not judged on what you make. The man you are's the boy I raise. The man you are's the boy I raise. I didn't listen to my mom as I sunk below the ground. I didn't listen to my mom as I was buried by my doubts. I didn't listen to my mom as she tried to dig me out. But I am listening now. I've heard the words, they finally ring, and I'm sure my worth is imbalanced on one thing. It is earned from learning from the songs my mother sings. And she sings, love you, child, you're my own. Damn those standards, you're not those. And you're not judged on what you make. The man you are's the boy I raised. I didn't listen to my mom, but that's the thing when you're a kid. You don't know what you don't know when you begin. If I've learned anything that I could sing, that I could pass along, be good and listen to your mom. Thanks, everybody. I forgot that's a pretty good song. I haven't played it in a really long time. I haven't played it at a live show for a long time. Actually, we're gonna delve into the set list spreadsheet live on air, and we're gonna look up the last time I played "Listen to Your Mom" because I don't remember. All right, filter by "Listen to Your Mom." Let's see what we got. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. That was my. Let's see what we got here. "Listen to Your Mom." What order are these in? "Listen to Your Mom." That was the 51st time I've ever performed it. So there you go. Making our way towards 100. And the last time I played it was March 22nd of last year at the Happiness Plus show in Richmond. It was the where I played all of Happiness Without a Catch as the first act of the show, and then the second half of the show I played just a smorgasbord of the other three albums, and I guess I played "Listen to Your Mom." So cool. So it's been almost a year since I performed that song, and I didn't realize how long. So I didn't play "Listen to Your Mom" on the entire tour last year. Any of the shows, if anyone saw me with the Narcissus Cookbook, I apparently didn't play "Listen to Your Mom" that entire go. So hey, for not playing it for 10 months, that's not that bad. Okay. What's your least played and most played? I've opened up my spreadsheet, and now if you have data related questions around me performing songs, so the way that I do it is I have every song, I have every set list I've ever played. As soon as I play a show, I go and enter it in my spreadsheet. I've done it since my very first open mic I ever played in Seattle back in like 2015, and so it keeps track of live performances and also all performances, because there's a couple years there where I couldn't play live, but I did play a lot of YouTube streams, Zoom shows, private Zoom shows, and things like that. And so they count, but I just do have a separate delineation for, like for example, I have performed Dear McCracken 312 times, but I've played it live in front of people, not in front of my camera, 219 times. So I've almost played Dear McCracken 100 times on like Zoom shows and stuff. So yeah, we'll do the least amount of live performances of songs that exist and have been released. I have 0 live performances of Boomerang from Surge of Confidence. I have 0 live performances of Dissin. Everything else at least has 1. I've played Common Sense once. I've played Loud and Clear once. The Chase, the original Chase, I've only played twice. The new Chase I played a lot. I've played Not Your Fault Kid twice. Echoes, I've only performed Echoes 3 times live. If you've ever seen me play Echoes live, I've only done it 3 times. I've done Francesco 3 times. Hold Tough, I've played 4 times. That's hard to believe. One Arm, yeah, that's a surprising. I've only played One Arm Tug 4 times live. I didn't know that. I played it 12 times if you include YouTube streams, but only 4 live ones. So the song I played the most, if anybody wants to guess, it is Dear McCracken. You're out of time to guess. Sorry. I played that 219 times, 312 if you count online. Right behind that is The Key to Being Lonely at 205 or 256. Yeah. The only songs that I've played 100 times live for people are Pine Cones, Who I'm Singing To, Making Up Words, Disco in the Panic Room, Too Bad, Too Bath and a Ghost, To Point to Prove, Be Glad I Love You, Key to Being Lonely, and Dear McCracken. But some of these are surprisingly low. I've only performed Safe Word 15 times. I've only performed Alchemical Romance 15 times. Braggin' is 19. I played The Hook 24 times, which is a newer song. So, yeah, I've done a lot of the happiness songs. Bedtime Story is at 46. So, getting closer there. Yeah. Only 4 for Hold Tough. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't looking at what anyone was saying. When are we getting new jam? Tomorrow. We're getting new jam. Well, we're getting an episode of Jam Mechanics tomorrow, but it's the retrospective for season 2. So it's not. We're starting season 3 soon, but we're just doing a wrap up episode for season 2 tomorrow. And if you don't know what Jam Mechanics is, it is the podcast I do with the Narcissist Cookbook where we write songs and show them off. So, cool. All right, I'm closing my spreadsheet. I'm out of spreadsheet questions. Have you ever forgotten if you played a song and had to ask people? I'm pretty good about doing my set lists from shows. And then the YouTube streams are easy because if I forget to record one, I can just go back on my account and just look them up. And then Zoom shows are also easy because people put the requests in like the form when they book one, so I can just go back and look. Yeah, no, I don't. There's a chance that maybe I've forgotten to log a show or an open mic somewhere along the way, but I think it's up to date. There's definitely not something where I was like, I know I played a show here, I don't remember what I played, and it's just gone forever. I think I have everything. So, House Code Hero says saw you did a cameo in Deep Space Discounts. Yeah, if you have caught Deep Blue Ink's new web series that he's doing, it's something that me and Matt from the Narcissist Cookbook have some voice acting credits in as some background characters, which I was really excited to do. He just messaged us we have a group chat, and was like, can you record yourself being an angry crowd, a crowd who's just not happy with things going on. And so Matt and I both did takes for there he is, get him. And then he just asked us to ad lib some just kind of like some mutterings, and I got one in there, and I believe you can hear it clearly as the crowd is coming by. It's I gotta get it. I'm a method voice actor. Hold on. Why I oughta. So there you go. That's the magic right there. What is my favorite song to play live? It might be Too Bad, Too Bath and a Ghost. It's also very fun to play Bedtime Story if I have my bandmates or Matt around to do that. So, when's the last time you played the original Chase? I don't know. Before I rewrote, I haven't played the original Chase since I rewrote it. So, I'm catching up to now where you guys are. Coin says, you forgot Magic 8 at the discography show and I gave you the wrong lyrics. Yeah, I remember that. I'll never forget. What's the next place you're doing a live concert at? I don't know yet. It's probably going to be in Portland, but we're in a situation right now. We're trying to figure out the tours for this year. One of the problems that we've run into is I'm in the middle of booking everything, but we're kind of in a place where like, okay, I've confirmed a couple of places that I'm like, all right, these will be fine regardless, but we have to get Matt a visa to come over to America to play. And we have been in the process of getting this visa for a very long time. And unfortunately, our lawyers, their office is in Los Angeles. and I haven't heard from them in a couple of days. And if you've been watching the news, there's things going on in Los Angeles. And so I am a little unsure what's going to happen next. So hopefully we'll have news soon. But yeah. Things might be a little delayed this year. I'm just guess I'm waiting till tomorrow to see, because it's a weekend anyway. So if they are still making progress on things, then I wouldn't know because they don't respond to emails on the weekends. But if they are not, I guess I'll find out tomorrow. So yeah, it'll probably just mean worst case we'll have to push things back, but it's a setback that I was not wanting. So, is there a song you commonly forget lyrics to when performing live? Dumbo asks. Yeah, the one that I definitely mix up the lyrics to the most is in $ Sax, because both verses can basically be interchanged. There's not like a linearity to the verses, verse 1 and verse 2, that makes one go before the other. And so I will oftentimes mix them up. I also, if anyone's ever heard me play Baby Teeth exists in a liminal space of Schrodinger's Baby Teeth where I no longer remember what the lyric at the beginning of Baby Teeth is. This one's like, we'd wear our finest clothes and pack tight in tiny rows and sing songs that someone wrote to guide us towards the truth. When those words caught inside my mouth, I'd bite my tongue and spit them out, believing... the last line I said there, when those words caught inside my mouth, I'd bite my tongue and spit them out. I don't know if that's the lyric from the album or not, because I changed the lyric at the last second and I no longer remember. There's another line that I say sometimes and I never know what's going to come out of my mouth when I go to play it. And I don't remember the other one right now. I can only remember one of them at a time. So... Shumu asked, "Do you ever tongue tie yourself on songs live?" The only time I remember full stopping a song because I beefed up the lyrics. I just stumbled over a word and I had to fully stop. I was playing 30 Plan in London, and I have a live recording. This is a short on my YouTube feed of me doing this, where it's the but I have an idea, so you reach into your bag of things that 20-year-olds think are good ideas. And I said, but I have an idea, you say, and you reach into your bag of... And that's what I said, because I just got totally tongue-tied. And there is a video of me doing it on YouTube Shorts. And I restarted, and everything was fine. But I was nervous because we were filming that whole show. We had 2 cameras, and it was going to be the show that we would have YouTube Shorts of. And of course that's, I'm on song 2 and I beefed it up. So that's just how it goes. Speaking of, that is what I plan to play right now with my foreshadowing right here. So might as well just do that, huh? And it starts tonight because tonight's the night, but not just any night. It is movie night. I would have made you dinner, but my toaster broke. So you put on a little sci-fi film about the dangers of blah, 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 whatever. I am barely watching, time is standing still. I'm about to change my life forever. I ask you if we can chat a minute, and you say sure when the movie's finished. So I fast forward to the end and say, I think we should be more than friends. And you say, look, you're great. Uh-oh, that's not a good start. You say you're not ready for that and don't want to mess up what we have. But I have an idea, you say, and you reach into your bag of things that 20-year-olds think are good ideas. And you pull out this massive classic gem. If we're both still single at 30, will you marry me? It's a pinky promise shifted one to the right. It's too soon for I do's. Will you take it? I might. If we're both still single at 30, I am not your first choice, but I'm a solid 30 plan. Hot damn safety net that I am. You got a backup love, so you know where I stand. I'll take a maybe, a shot, or a chance. Yeah, I'll take a maybe, a shot, or a chance. So we cut to the scene where I build a machine, but not just any machine, it is a time machine. I made it from my toaster, like that movie, Hot Toast Time Machine. I load a bagel in the future slot, set to 10 and smack down on the lever. A decade passes in a single thought, I'm about to change my life forever. I find you and you're still single, I am obviously single. It's like a tale from a storybook until you say, how does 40 look? But wait, I'm pretty sure you said, and I quote, if we're both still single at 30, will you marry me? Hey Matt. It's a time capsule, no, it's a proposal. A little bit of neither and a little bit of both. So now we're both still single at 30, but apparently what you really meant to say was, come on, let's pick an arbitrary number, kick the can down the road before we tie it to the bumper. You never thought we'd be single at 30, but I am not your first choice, but I'm a solid 40 plan. Hot damn safety net that I am. You got a backup love, so you know where I stand. I'll take a maybe, a shot, or a chance. Yeah, I'll take a maybe, a shot, or a chance. There are no bagels in the future. I have got one left, but 2 slots on my toaster. One'll take me forward, one'll take me back. One's another chance and one is closure. I load my bagel, I made up my mind. Set to 10 and smack down on the lever. A decade passes as I go through time. I'm about to change my life forever. Hey, got a celebrity in the chat, if y'all didn't know. Matthew from the Narcissist Cookbook is here, at least for now, and I am pleading with y'all to go listen to Myth, both side 1 and side 2, in that order. It's one of the most creative things I've ever seen anybody do. Don't do it now. Well, you know what? I don't care. Go do it now. I don't care if you leave my stream. You can go and listen to it now. It doesn't matter if you're here or not. It's fine. It's so good. Put on headphones and go listen to it. Yeah, I love it so much. Yeah, Myth is. I would love if just the stream dropped just to like 0 people, or no, 1 person, just Matt. Matt has to stay. If I send 77 people to go watch Myth, then Matt has to hang out with me for the next 20 minutes. Yeah. It's one of those projects that just makes me be like, okay, fine, I'll write an album too. Fine, Matt, go do something creative. Now I gotta go do something creative too. I was gonna sit here and play Arkham Horror, but I guess we'll write some music, keep up with my friend Matt. Milo wants to know, when is the next performance near Illinois? Saturday, July 19th, 20th. Whatever Saturday is closest to July 20th. 21st. Maybe it's the 19th. I don't remember. we'll be in Chicago. It's not announced yet. Don't go looking for it, but I know what's going to happen. So, and also St. Louis is near Illinois too, depending on what side of Illinois you're in. So, that'll be a few days before that. So, and you know what? Milwaukee's also pretty close to Illinois. There's a lot of things close to Illinois. Yeah, we're not super far from dates, but yeah, as I mentioned earlier, our lawyers are I looked up our lawyer's address, and it's literally equidistant from like 4 of the LA fires right now. So I'm like, they're probably not working on our stuff. So we'll see. We should have time for that July tour. It's the April-May tour that I'm like, oh no, I don't know about this, guys. So the walk through music. Can you show the guitar hanging on the wall? It's not a guitar, but I can show it to you. It's a baritone ukulele, and it's my first ukulele. I got it from my parents for my 21st birthday, and I always record at least one song every album using it. So, torn between a couple, I did Slow Burn. Rough Draft, I did Be Glad I Love You. Bigger Than Myself, I did the first half of Hide and Seek, but then it transitions to guitar. That was a stylistic choice. And then Happiness, I did Bedtime Story on that thing? I don't remember. I think I might have done One Armed Hug as well. I still need to play the ukulele. Yeah. So my nephew calls it ukulele. It's a ukulele. Yeah, I recommend anybody who doesn't play a guitar, if they go get a baritone ukulele, you're going to have an easier time learning, because baritone ukuleles are tuned just like guitars. So all you have to do, once you get good at the chords on the baritone ukulele, is just buy a guitar. It's just 2 more strings. Not that big of a deal. So, okay, let's do a little cozy Q&A. Let's what people want to know about. Big things going on in my world are we're doing a Jam Mechanics retrospective tomorrow. I was in the middle of uploading it, and then I was like, oh shoot, I gotta do my stream. That's why I was a little late, because I looked at the clock and I was like, ah. You know when you look at a clock and you're like, ah, that was me. So, yeah, we got that coming out tomorrow. It should be really fun. Me and Matt talk about how everyone felt about Season 2. We talk about how we felt about Season 2 and the differences between those two things. It says, are you satisfied with how the retrospective is, since the audio got a bit messed up? Yeah, so the problem with the audio, and it caused a little bit of a delay on a long delayed episode, was that we just didn't get Matt's audio recorded. So the episode will just be me talking, and then there might be just silence for like a couple of minutes, but like, you guys have been so supportive with everything that we put out that we figured, you know what, they'll be fine with just half of a conversation. And we didn't edit out like the time that Matt spent talking. We just left it in there, so like, you know how long that Matt spent talking. We felt that was really important to like hold space for Matt. So no, I just like, we have the Zoom audio, so we just use the Zoom audio, and so it's gonna sound a bit more like a Zoom call than but it doesn't sound bad. Like, honestly, like it doesn't sound like if every episode sounded like this, you wouldn't think anything of it. It'll just sound a little bit worse than a normal episode. So, yeah. Yeah, I think you'll only notice if you listen to a different episode and then listen to this episode. You might be like, oh, it's just not as crisp as normal. But we'll get that fixed for all future episodes. So. Nave wants to know if we have any fun new merch ideas rolling around your head for the new tour. Yes. Me and my dad actually were brainstorming while I was in Nashville last week, different ideas. I want to get some new stickers out because I've been kind of taking the same old stickers on tour for a little bit. And Matt got some new stickers, and so I was like, I need to like refresh my stickers. So I'm gonna be getting some new ones. There's a couple of lines that I've always wanted to do stickers for. The "What If My Cookie Cutter Is One of a Kind" from Creature of Habit has been on my list that I wanted to do something for. I'm thinking of making a Deer McCracken, a new one. Because Tales Old as Time. That's just a good one. I've been wanting to do something from Two Bed, Two Bath, and a Ghost. I don't think we have. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if we have any like artwork, stickers or shirts. I do anything Two Bed, Two Bath, and a Ghost. I really should have, huh? So I have a couple ideas for that. Yeah. I want to do something for the hook as well. NJ says, I need a beanie with all the lyrics of Season Your Beanie on it. Honestly, no. But something Dissin related might be in the cards. I mean, you can season your beanie, but you still got to eat it is pretty stickerable, so... Am I going to make the stickers for myself or commission artists? Commission artists. There's been a couple of stickers that I've done, a couple of pieces of art that I've done on my own, but I do more. The process that I do with artwork is sometimes like arrangement. So like the poster that we used for last year's tour, I might have. Do I have this handy? No, I don't. I don't know where it went. Do I have this one handy? No, I don't. The Jaws one, the one of Matt and me in the Jaws pose for this last year's tour. Deep Blue Ink did the isolated Matt Shark and me doing a little row pose, but I like made the water and the fonts and then positioned everything and like the bubbles and everything. So, I'm not good at actually making the art, but I do a bit of like the arrangement of things, like same as the year before, the creation of Adam with me on the US and Matt. It was like I just had me, and then I had Matt, and then I found like US and UK cutouts and put the flags on them and then kind of arrange them and cut things out. So my dad is starting his own merch stand. Would you buy a Papa Bo sticker? Yeah, that's something that we need to do. Amayaru said the font from that tour is meant to be like the D&D font. The Jaws one is the Jaws font. I just looked up what the Jaws font was, and I got one that was very, 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 very close to it. So, if the D&D font is similar, then they did the same thing. So. Everybody wants a Papa Bug sticker. Yeah, we floated ideas before. One was real adoption papers that if you get Papa Bug to sign them, he just becomes your dad. So that was one idea. Like legally binding. We would bring a notary public with us on tour, so that it's all legit. It's a great idea. We would make so much money on that. Our merch table our profits would explode. But my dad would be on the hook for quite a lot. So, yeah. But the one thing that we'd have to do is make sure that every other person that he adopts is, if he adopt someone younger than me, then he has to adopt someone older than me, so that I can maintain being the middle child at all times, because my personality depends on it. So. But yeah, this year's gonna be great. I have been writing new music. I've been working on some Surge of Confidence rewrites, which I have been kind of putting off for a little bit. But I've been rewriting some Surge of Confidence stuff, which I spent like 6 hours on. I think on Monday it was a snow day, and I rewrote like 5 of them, and then let them sit for a day. And I think after a day I liked 2 of them, and the other ones I was like, this wasn't it. So, but I'm also looking at sprucing up some jam mechanic stuff. If there's any jam mechanic songs that people particularly want me to circle back around to, there's quite a few on my list that I'd really like to get out in some fashion, whether it's under jam mechanics or if it's under the llama song. Man, so for A, alpaca, B, that wasn't me, that was Matt. But I guess you could be talking to Matt, because Matt is here. So Nave says memories. Yes, memories is on my list. Problem with memories is I can't write any, I can't figure out how to make it as good as the chorus. That's the thing I'm struggling with, is the verses were always a little ho-hum for me, and the chorus was exceptional. And every time I try and sit down and write verses that I feel are as good or as compelling as the chorus, they just fall so short. But it's on my list. I mean, even if it's just the chorus, if I get that out in some fashion somewhere, would be cool. So, other ones I've been working on is Francesco. Make the chorus. What? That's a great. You know what? I didn't think about that. Make the chorus worse. These aren't the memories. These aren't the details. I could just untune my guitar. That would make it worse. That's funny. Loud and Clear, full release. Yeah, I think Loud and Clear, I would do a full release. It's just going to come down to production. I really want to, if I'm going to do it, I really want to make it like sound like a big country song. And so I need to see if Jesse knows how to play steel guitar. Coin asks, are you able to tune your instruments by ear, or do you use a tuner? This is a very interesting question, because I asked myself this question this week, because I use a tuner. So this is my stupid little tuner that I've complained about on my live streams for a very long time. It's rechargeable, which means that you can't just swap out the battery when it dies. Like if you were in a on-stage situation and your tuner dies, you can't just, oh, let me get a battery. You have to like sit and charge it. It's a terrible, terrible idea. And I still have done nothing to address that concern. Okay, Matt, will you listen to the people? I don't know if Matt's still here. Matt, look at the people. Look at the people and all of their crickets and silence love. No, it's one person twice, and then I thought it was 3 people. It's 2 people, but still, you're gonna find Matt wasn't very kind to me. It bullied me a little bit about crickets and silence in the retrospective. So, boom, bada boom. Anyways, back to tuning. I have this stupid little tuner and I use it. But then this week I was like, can I tune by ear? Because I never like think to try. Like I feel like I know. If I heard that, I'm like, I can hear that and I know it's in tune, right? It's not like I need the tuner to tell me, like, that's in tune. Okay? And for the most part, guitars, when they untune, they loosen, right? They don't tighten spontaneously. So normally, like when I would sit to start tuning, it would just, the normal direction is tighter, right? And so I tried to tune my guitar this week without a tuner just to see what would happen, and I got pretty close. I over-tightened 2 of them a little bit, even though it sounded pretty correct. But yeah, I would love to get to a point where I can tune by ear. What time is it? Oh yeah, we're coming up on 1 o'clock. Yeah. I think Matt must have left because of how much everybody loved Crickets and Silence. I don't even remember how to play it. I don't think. I'm just a little guy, a little wooden guy, a little puppet. I know you know how the story goes. I was a little guy, a little wooden guy, but I'm a real boy now, and I am finding out that nothing could prepare me. I'm like Peter Parker's pediatrician. In over my head, and I admit it. With human flesh and skin and all the mess that comes with it. Oh, I was young and young and out of luck. Dad, can you come pick me up? I'm just a little guy, a wooden guy. I don't remember how to play it. I look around for signs. No, I look around for guidance. Our bravest days behind us. We'll never be so bold again, with mortal bones and fragile skin. I look around for guidance, and all I hear is crickets and silence. It's something like that. I got the chorus down, so I think that's a great song, Matt. Shut up, Matt. all 75 of you are gonna know how history went down when you hear the retrospective tomorrow. The thing I liked about Cricket and Silence is that was the day that Jesse was the prompter on Jam Mechanics and actually contributed a little guitar solo to the demo, which we've never done before. I just sent it and was like, hey, can you get me a guitar solo in like 20 minutes? And he did. And it was really good. So, cool. I'm going to play one more song. And then I'm going to go about my day, which is... it's good for y'all because my day is going to be hopefully focused around writing music. And then at some point, I'm going to go to dinner with some of my wife's friends. We have a double date. I see Alchemical Romance. I see Boomerang. Probably not. I don't think I really remember how to play it. Who I'm singing to? One Armed Hug, Make Me, Shocking Plot Twist, Piano Teacher, a little bit of Whomps, Mother Song. I played it at the beginning of the stream. Played Matt's least favorite song of yours. I think that's Too Bad, Too Bath and a Ghost, isn't it, Matt? I'm pretty sure that the only song you've ever said, I don't like this, is Too Bad, Too Bath and a Ghost, right? Maybe I'm stirring up a little more shit than I should, but a lot of Whomst. Okay, I see what y'all are doing. You don't want me to leave, so you've picked my longest song. But I gotta give the people what they want. It's not this song, but this song I wrote so quickly. It was right after I released Surge of Confidence in 2015. Like literally, if I released Surge of Confidence November 20th, 2015, I wrote this song November like 28th. Like it was like that week where I was like, all right, time for new material. I'm going in a different direction. I've been playing open mics. I'm gonna like see if I can write something that kind of resonates with the audiences at open mics. I had been playing a lot and nobody was paying attention to me, which was frustrating, I suppose. So I was like, what can I do to grab people's attention and have them look up from their phones and actually like listen to the music I'm making? And this song did it. And I've been chasing that high for 8 years. Step 1, you write a simple chorus. Don't you bore us with an intro or a clever little verse. Step 2, stop pretending there's some kind of formula for making it. I've never been so sure. Only time will tell me if I'm something, if I'm cursed or if I'm cunning, if I'm talented or stale. Every song is an attempt to just impress you. It's an educated guess to light a bulb or ring a bell. So here I am as I cut corners on a left turn up a sentimental street. And all I do to make my parents proud of who I am or who I'm about to be. Yeah, here I am, gotta hand it to me. I can write a tune, I guess success just still depends on who I'm singing to. Working hard, feeling tense, worrying about my fashion sense. Since when do I give up an inch to incidental tackiness? I'm disoriented, so distracted from my bit. But should I fight to force the issue when I'm out of lubricant to help this? To help my words come easy, to help to ease the heat we generate with friction. Wishing inspiration wouldn't treat me like I'm a leper. Build me right up to the edge of a legend, just to pull back, leaving fame inside my head. I'm at an open mic, feeling like that token guy. Please buy my CDs, it's worth $10, but I'll take a 5. There's so much talent balanced on a rusty knife. Can I compete with guys who have been playing their entire lives? For I am tied to my manners and my language, cause heck's the only exclamation I can get away with. My grandma's gonna listen to this, I still refuse to sway her sweet opinion of me or lose her approval. But it'd be nice to emphasize the weight of what I say. Tell me which one will convince you I'm finally okay. I'm okay, or I'm goddamn okay. And here I am as I cut corners up a left turn up a sentimental street. And all I do to make my parents proud of who I am or who I'm about to be. Yeah, here I am, gotta hand it to me. I can write a tune, I guess success just still depends on who I'm singing to. A gambler, but I bet you're esoteric, tearing down these local artists as too poppy. You're generic, it's apparent. You regard your judgment in such high esteem. It's as welcome as Americans as tourists overseas. I'm seeing people asking where they go to find my stuff. And yeah, I'm up on iTunes next to every band with $30. A dozen albums sold to me, it's like a treasure. But I guess I'm far from Guinness, I'm not setting any records. I'm making indie music that'll never top the charts. Like the greatest chefs will tell you, my fan base is getting larger. I'm half a hermit, introverted. If I'm honest, the fact here's a testament to how badly I want it. Cause I've no aversion to searching, to look or wonder, to try out different styles, to leave my zone of comfort. I'll flirt with burning candles, or they'll either all extinguish or they'll blacken all my fingers till I lose all sense of feeling. I like my girls like I like my schedule hectic. I like beauty, smarts, and talent, but that order is alphabetic. I'm a sucker for independence, girl who needs her space. I used to cling like static back when I was a teenager. I may never recapture the happiness of that first love. I was unaware of what a heartache really was, but now I guard a little harder, lusting for a crush. I can see it's so unhealthy when it bubbles up at once. I'm not breaking any ground, this problem's pretty ancient. It's a fabric of a classic passed down every generation. So to summarize the song for all the people that have been watching this, find another artist if you don't like stream of consciousness. And here I am, gotta hand it to me. I can write a tune, I guess success just still depends on who I'm singing to. Boop. Thanks everybody. That is a fun song. I wish that more people liked it. I should probably re-record that song at some point. It's better than the recording is the problem. So it would be nice to get the full band on that. I think yeah, at some point it'd be actually very, very fun to, because I did Torn Between a Couple by myself. It was just me in my closet just writing songs. It was before I had any bandmates. But before Jesse and Kyle were involved with the band, and so it would be very interesting to see what some of those songs with their influence would kind of sound like, and let me edit it. But here's the thing: this is the 10-year anniversary of Surge of Confidence, and it feels premature to start talking about revisiting Torn Between a Couple when I have. It's the 8-year, right? It's gonna be the 8-year this year because it's 2017. Yeah, it's gonna be the 8-year of that one. So you can't revisit an album before it's been 10 years. No way. Anyways, so thanks everybody for coming and hanging out with me today on my Sunday stream. I had a lot of fun playing for everybody. I've had a very weird week. We were in Richmond with no water, and I was just very, 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 very sedentary this week because when you don't have water, you can't like go out and like play in the snow or exercise because you can't come back in and shower off. So I just had to like sit very still for several days and stay in the house. And while there was some very productive days in there, I was also kind of like, I'm ready to go outside, jump around. So I will be back. I'm trying to think of when. Potentially next weekend. I might be here next Sunday. Not sure. Not going to commit to it. Non-committal. But if I am around on Sunday at noon, this is where I'll be. And we can hang out, play some more songs. And if you, in the meantime, want to hang out offline, we have a Discord that you can join. None of our usual mods are here, but let me see. I can find the Discord link. If you're not in the Discord, let me post it for you. Bulletin board. Here's a link that you can send people for the Bug Hunter Discord. Please don't send it to anybody who doesn't like Bug Hunter because our community is very cool and we don't want haters. There we go. There's a Discord link. It's been running for years now, and it's still my favorite form of social media because there's no algorithm with Discord. It's just, I'm just in there and we can just chat, and there's discussion rooms for all the albums. And it's just easier just to like talk to people than it is to like make posts and hope that people see them. So it's my favorite place for people to be and keep up with kind of stuff I'm doing. So get in there. Anything else beyond that? I think that's it. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on this year. I'm excited for it. We're only a couple days in. There's going to be a tour. There's going to be more Jam Mechanics. Listen to Jam Mechanics tomorrow. I don't know exactly when it's going to go up. I have something in the morning that I cannot miss, and so I have to plan around that. So I'm going to talk with Matt as soon as probably I get off this stream about release time for that tomorrow. And hopefully I'll see you at the live premiere. We'll do a live premiere of the episode, and you can come listen along with me and Matt if we're both available. And yeah, so we're going to be kicking up season 3 here pretty soon. I got some new music I want to release. I want to release something this year. If it's not an album, I want it to be at least an EP. If it's not an EP, it's definitely going to be some songs. But I think I can probably say I'll release an EP this year because I've got a lot of songs in the bank that I'd love to put out. So, cool. All right. You are all goobers, and you all should go to bed.